So Tonglen means, in Pema Chodron's definition, sending and taking. And it's an ancient Buddhist practice to awaken compassion. With each in-breath, we take in others' pain, and without each out-breath, we send them relief. So this Tonglen practice of taking and sending really turns logic upside down. So our usual logic of avoiding suffering as humans and seeking pleasure is turned upside down. In a Tonglen practice, we visualize taking in the pain of others with every in-breath and sending out whatever will benefit them on the out-breath. And in that process, we become liberated from age-old patterns of selfishness. We begin to feel love for both ourselves and others, and we begin to take care of ourselves and others. Tonglen awakens our compassion and introduces us to a much bigger view of reality. Our unlimited spaciousness of shunyata, emptiness. And by doing the practice, we begin to connect with the open dimension of our being. Tonglen can be done for those who are ill, for those who are dying or have died, for those who are in pain of any kind. And it can be done as a formal meditation practice or right on the spot at any time. So if we are out walking and we see that someone is in pain, we can actually practice and breathe in that person's pain and send out relief to them. So usually we look away when we see someone is suffering. Their pain can bring fear up in ourselves, or anger, or resistance, or confusion. So we can also do Tonglen for all the people just like us, all those who wish to be compassionate, but instead are afraid. So if we wish to be brave, but instead are cowardly, that can happen. So rather than beating ourselves up, we can use our personal stuckness as a stepping stone to understanding what people are up against all over the world. We're stuck, they're stuck. So we can breathe in for all of us and breathe out for all of us, and use what seems like poison as medicine. And we can use our personal suffering as a path to compassion for all beings. As I've said before, the pain in the center of our suffering is the gemstone to all healing. Tonglen is no different. So as we begin to do our formal Tonglen meditation practice, let's understand 4 stages. First one, the flash on bodhicitta. So let's begin by resting your mind for a second or two. Rest your mind in a state of openness or stillness. This stage is traditionally called flashing on absolute bodhicitta, awakening the heart-mind, or opening to the basic spaciousness and clarity. Second step, we begin the visualization. We're working with texture. Breathe in feelings of heat, darkness, and heaviness. A sense of claustrophobia. Breathe out feelings of coolness, brightness, and light. A sense of freshness. Breathe in completely, taking in the negative energy through all the pores of your body. When you breathe out, radiate positive energy completely through all the pores of your body. Do this until your visualization is synchronized with your in and your out breaths. Breathing in heat, darkness, and heaviness, a sense of claustrophobia. Breathe out feelings of coolness, brightness, and light, a sense of freshness. Taking in the negative energy through the pores of your body, radiating out positive energy completely through the pores of your body. Breathing in your in-breath, all that feels negative. Breathing out all that radiates from you. So now we have the practice. The third step is we're going to focus on a personal situation. So bring to mind any painful situation that is real to you. So traditionally, we might pick someone you care deeply about and you wish to help them. It's okay if you feel stuck on that. You can do the practice for the pain you're feeling for yourself as well. You can also simultaneously do that practice for yourself and all others who feel the same kind of suffering. So let's just say, like today, if I were feeling inadequate, I could breathe that in for myself. And I could breathe in the way that people just like me feel inadequate. And in the same boat as me. And then on the exhale, I could send out a feeling of confidence or adequacy or relief in any form that I wish. So breathing in the situation and the feelings, the negative charge of those feelings into your body, all the pores of your body. And breathing out the opposite. So all the ways in which that situation is healed, is brighter, more vast, more spacious, more loving. Keep going. Breathing in that painful situation into the cells of the body, knowing that you have an innately intelligent, somatic body that can take this in. And exhale out, knowing the body can innately heal it all, particularly the heart. The last step, we're going to expand our compassion. We're going to make that taking in and sending out even bigger. So if you're doing Tonglen for someone you love, Now let's extend it out to all those who are in that same situation. If you're also doing, or maybe doing, a Tonglen for someone you see on television or on the street, do it for all others in the same boat. Make it bigger. You can also do Tonglen for people you consider to be your enemies, those who hurt you and hurt others. You can do Tonglen for them, thinking of them as having the same confusion, the same stuckness as your friend, as you, as your neighbor, the person in the street. Breathing in their pain and sending them relief. So let's practice that now. So whoever you brought in, think of all the other people just like that person. Bring all their pain in, just like me, just like all other human beings. And then exhale out brightness, love, relief. Breathe in the qualities that you named into the body. And at the same time, sending out to all those human beings, just like you and them, the energy of love, deep respect, compassion, freedom, hope. Tonglen can extend indefinitely. As you do the practice, your compassion naturally expands over time. And so does your realization that things are not as solid as you thought, which is a glimpse of emptiness. So as you do this practice, gradually, at your own pace, you'll be surprised to find yourself more and more able to be there for others, even in what used to be seemingly like an impossible situation. So let's just take this one step further and sit in meditation. And let's tune in to the heart chakra, the Anahata chakra. And that when we tune in the Anahata chakra, we can breathe in just out in front of the center of the heart and notice the color green, ember, and breathe in the color green, which is the color of nature, energy, and bring that energy to the back of the heart and let it expand. And on the exhale, just let that green ember come back out through the center of the heart. So this focused heart breathing is its own Tonglen practice. So just breathe in the color green. Send it to the back of the heart. Let it expand. Energetically exhale, send that same energy back through the center of the heart and notice what comes out. Heart-centered breathing, slowing the breathing down. Just feeling the energy of green ember. Breathing in through the heart center, back of heart, out through the front. And then you can pause that practice, let it go, and just return to stillness. Find that still point where you can witness yourself in silence. Take one more breath here. And you can open your eyes.